Hey, Heyokas, this Roslynn back at you one more again. I hope everybody is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for y'all. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my grown, extended, beautiful family, as always, thank you so much for the love and support y'all constantly giving me. Is truly, truly appreciated. So, with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you are comfortable enough, if you've been watching my videos for a while and have not already, like and subscribe, hit that notification bell at the bottom so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback to the content of my video, or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift. And if you feel like the video is just give you good vibes, you would love to share with a loved one, family, or a friend, or even a fellow empath that may be going through some trying moments and just needing spiritual guidance or confirmation, validation towards life path, or even soul purposes, please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give a thumbs up, like, and also share in the social media favorites wherever you see fit. As always, thank you so much for the love and support. I missed y'all for number one. Let me go ahead and tell you the video content title for the video. It's called Twin Flame 101. Hey, Heyokas, just a little reminder when you're struggling to get through the dark times. It's your season, even when it doesn't feel like it is. It surely is. When I've been saying I've been doing so much light working just towards myself, self-care is top priority, and it should be everybody's top priority. Just allowing myself to venture off into different things, not just be set on one. Universe has really gotten us towards that. And I know with everything that has been taking place, it just feels like you're trying to pull upstream a dead horse. You already know when things just not here anymore, that mess get heavy. Get really, really heavy. And it's just so many different things is going on. I know I was seeing in visions, and it was just like a gut puncher and a tearjerker, because you see so many empaths that are really struggling right now. Like, deep down in your intuition, you're intuitive. It shows you all the time how strong you truly are, and to walk into it. And it's not comfortable. It's not a comfortable feeling, especially if you constantly going through different things that, old triggers is coming up, old things that really, shook you, or it's probably still a sensitive subject for you. It's been coming up, and universe is trying to let you know it's just like, it's not coming back to remind you of those things, but just wanting you to get the positive insight from those detrimental times. Because it's just like, I know it's like, Roslynn, you don't know what the heck I've gone through. That mess is, you can't find anything good in that. And it's just like, I don't know your story, but I know mine, and those are the things, like, when you see what all you have faced, you some kind of way you miraculously overcome so many different things. And it's just like you've gone through so much, you probably lose count on the things that you really have overcome. And a lot of times you have to understand, there's so many people out there that the things that you have placed into contact with, the things that you're trying your best just to face, a lot of people would have jumped ship and went the other way. You deal with people that mock you when you're going through your downtime. Some people just have that thing of wanting to kick the dog when it's down. And those are the things where that is your strength. That is not a weakness. A lot of people don't like showing emotions because they feel like that is weak. No, it's not. If you can allow yourself to be vulnerable at any time, a lot of times it's different when people are being vulnerable because they need that attention and their ego to be fed, but you're actually being honest to be able to say, what, I'm going through a lot of different things right now in my life that I'm really trying to heal from. If people feel like that's a bone they want to pick, where they're entertained by that, a lot of the times you have to understand, these people will mock anybody like that if they feel threatened by you, for number one. Number two, we are facing a lot of things that people are too uncomfortable for them to actually hold themselves responsible, that they took part in the sufferings they went through, the things that they have placed on other people, or the things that they were willing to accept. And a lot of times, you have to be able to accept everything within a whole, being able to allow yourself to tell yourself, forgiving yourself first for a lot of things that you choose to hold on to. And a lot of those things is telling you, universe is making those things resurface because it's telling you no longer need those. That was your purpose. This situation, whatever you have gone through, whatever you have faced, whatever you're working hard on healing on, that was the beginning. That was the icebreaker of your purpose of mission. And it's just for you to be able to understand what you can possibly overcome if you don't allow yourself to give up, because there's so many different things that goes on in your life, and you just get tired. You get tired because it just seems like you get over one thing and 20 other things just come falling out like a drama of avalanche full of drama. And those are the things. It's just like, it is not going to be comfortable. That's why it's pushing us out of our comfort zone. We are flipping the script on a lot of frequency, and that mess is very powerful and it's very potent. And these are the things that shows you, that universe picked these type of things, or we did. There's sometimes, if I could have met the past me and got here, I would have been swift kicking my butt in the bottom. Like, why did you sign yourself up for that? What were you thinking when you did that? But when I allow myself, to get out my feelings, because a lot of times it's just like we carry on more pain when we allow ourselves to entertain that moment that is supposed to be left in the past, but we keep bringing it into our present. And those are the things. It's just like we have to let that peace go. We have to be able to allow ourselves to make peace with that any kind of way possible. And there's a lot of times you have to remind yourself, you didn't know then as much as you know now. And there's a lot of times we have faced a lot of things where it can make you feel very shameful, embarrassed, or just wish you can go back and rewrite time. But that's really shouldn't be the case, because it's just the fact is you learn so much from those toxic situations, from those hurtful, traumatic situations that you have faced. And these are the things that's telling you, these dark moments is creating a light for you in so many different ways. There's so many different things that you're going to have to face. It is not comfortable at all, but these are the things that's going to make you ruthless. This is going to be something that's going to make you an enigma of its own confusion, because you're facing a lot of these different things that it's very scary. That's why I tell people, it's just like, it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to be able to tell people. Y'all hear me say it a lot. If you've been with me for a while, you hear me say it a lot. The strongest person can tell you when they have a weak moment. There's a lot of people out here to fake like they're faking to make it. Oh, I'm happy. No, you're not. It's just by the energy you keep and how you move is showing me that you're not happy. And it's just like, I feel sorry for a lot of people that's in those predicaments, because it's just like they probably don't feel like they have that vibration to connect with stuff that has hurt them, to make them do harm to to others, but it's actually doing harm to themselves. And I don't know what it is, because it's just like with me, I'm very cut and dry. I'm very blatant about the things that I got going on. I don't have time for gaslighting or anything like that. I'm not gonna let nobody assume anything. If I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna do it. If that's what it's in the cards for me to do. But it's just like, these are the things that's really being that game changer, because there's so much light in you that it's like, a lot of times, like I tell y'all, hear me say it a lot, God and devil work hand in hand, but they got two different reasons for the things that you're facing at this time, the things that we're facing at that time. The devil wants you to make sure that everything that God tells you that he's going to do for you, about what he's placing into your life, about what he's doing in your household or even your bloodline, the devil wants to make sure that looks like a lie in every form. And it's just like, he wants you to be distracted. He does not want you to change. And it's like, he's not doing things to manipulate, the truth. He just wants to keep you away from it. He likes how things are. It's very chaotic. He wants to make hell on earth, and there's a lot of different things that's going on in the world, the way you just got to shake your head. It's just too many things that's going on. And it's just like, it's been really overwhelming. They always tell you, even if you're on your creative vibration, on your creative path, there's still different things that's in your life that needs taken care of too. And that's the reason why I'm not doing a lot of my videos at times, because it's just different things that I know I got to work on within myself. I still love to do it because it's a very good positive outlet for me. It's not just helping me, but it's helping other people that can truly identify with those different struggles that are in your life. There's a lot of different things you're trying to wrap your head around. How can I forgive a lot of these things that these people haven't even apologized for? Or how can I forgive when people are constantly, making me in their story time of the villain when it's actually the other way around? How am I going to allow myself to move forward without allowing me to have that evidence or essence of victim, victim mentality, and these are the things. It's like, you've gone through the worst of the worst. There's a lot of people that are going through very bad hardships right now. And these are those things where it can make you feel like God is holding a tight death grip on your blessings, or, abundance or prosperity, whatever he has for you. But these life lessons are placing us in balance. They want to make sure when things come up and come out, they want to make sure there ain't nothing you're in a way to interfere anything they got going on in your life. And these are the things that, when you had to go against everything, this is what a warrior does. A warrior is not going to just be like that person that you had to put a dunce cap on and sit in a corner because you did something, or you were copying off of, little Susie's paper over here. They're going to make you go through some harsh stuff, because there's so many people in this world that are so comfortable projecting other people, not knowing this is going to create your own hell on earth within yourself. People, God has been sending a lot of contact clues, and folks be thinking God playing with them, or there are just times that they've gotten away with doing things for so long when they ain't got away with anything. But it's just, the fact is, you need to just come over here and mind your business. Like, oh, what you got going on? Minding my business, healing, do whatever I need to do to deal with my life. I ain't got nothing else to do with nobody else's life. If I can give them some advice or something like that, I don't mind doing it. But some folks be like, Roslynn, can you pray for me? No, some people need to go work that out with God. You can't place no blessing on that, because there's not, that blessing's going to be in the transition. It's not something that you can intervene on, because God will let back away. I'm like, don't do that. Back away. This is something everybody needs to go to. And we're all going through that. But there's just a lot of people that just, oh, I'll get it later. You doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing right now. You're going through those heavy motions of change. It's going to have you where you be wanting to pop off at God all the time. Trust me, me and him had that face to face. It's just so many different things that went on in my life. And I was like a raging bull. But then it's just like, when I had to allow myself to get out my daggone feelings and do myself a reality check, because you don't want to piss God off. That's one of the ones. He got dark humor, and that mess hits deep, so you have to be like, okay, I apologize, but I don't feel like apologizing right now. You be mad, and these are the things. It's like, we all go through dark moments in our life. And these are the things. It's just like, it'll be making you feel like life is just not unfair. It's just so unfair. I push out so much positivity and barely break a dent on getting positivity back, especially if you're doing it from the heart. There's a lot of people that want to do something just to have their face out there, to just have, oh, they wouldn't have had that if it had something to do with me, and stuff like that. Instead of allowing certain things to be, you giving without expecting anything in return. And mine is like, I'll get offended when people ask me, Roslynn, how much I owe you? Your clarity, your peace of mind. That's all I'm asking you for. I'm gonna get blessed regardless. And it's just like, I love what I do. I really love what I do, because at times, I ain't even gonna lie, I hate my purpose a lot of times, because I see, there's a lot of people I've helped that had no problem with stabbing me in my back after they finally got that clearance that they needed. And that made me really want to step back from a lot of people. And it's just like, with us being empaths, we have that heart that we try to see good in everybody, and those are the things. It's just like, I'm not going to allow these people that did that. They showed, they showed me that they were still dealing with that ego mentality, even though they, placed that harm on my life. It don't have nothing to do with me. But it's just like a lot of things is coming into your life where people are wishing bad on you. They're placing a lot of things on your name, and you'll feel it, but it's just people really don't understand the things that you're placing on somebody is going to be that main thing that helps them. And they don't even realize that. People be thinking that, oh, I want their hair to fall out, I want this and this and that. I don't see how folks move. And it's just like, I know I got power within my words. I know I've seen different things that I've done. That's why I keep myself back all the way up. I said, no, I'm just let karma fix that mess out. I'm gonna let karma, judgment of all divine and God and whoever else, I'm gonna allow them to do that, because it's just like, no, I know what I know what I'm capable of doing. That mess is very dangerous. So I just choose not to, and everything is working itself out for you, even when it don't feel like it is. These things are giving you growth. It's giving you sustenance from your vibrations of learning more about yourself. If we didn't, and there's sometimes I'll be crying and be in my feelings at times, and I have to remind myself, like, baby girl, you really wouldn't have known how much strength and fire you had within you if these people or this situation didn't come up and embrace you in the worst kind of way it came. You came into the perfect storm, and you become that perfect storm. That's the perfect about you, because you become in your own storm. Hell, you even got your own season. If you keep doing what you're doing, you got your own daggone season, and those are the things that shows you, there's going to be times you're going to have to really remind yourself this trauma is allowed. It makes you. It doesn't break you. But actually, no. Let me retort. It makes you, and it breaks you. It breaks you away from everything that you thought was true. Whatever was programmed, you had to learn. All those different things is breaking away from you, and it's just like we're reprogramming our lives. We've been taught certain things that our families didn't even really know, but this was passed on to them. And it's not us, and I don't want my family come back down me. I'm not saying, I ain't saying y'all dumb or whatever, but I'm just saying we all know that bloodline. When you teach what you know, you teach what you learn, you teach what you experience, and now it's at that time where they picked you, they picked me to do that thing where you're severing all that. Move in your truth, not worried about what other people are thinking about you, long as you know what's going on with you. And half of the time you don't either, but it's all about how you validate yourself. A lot of times you can go through life and you can see love can be very cruel. A lot of times we don't even know what that means after we done went through what we went through. But that's allowing you to place that love in yourself, even when you have gave it to people that didn't even deserve it. They didn't even see the worth within the vibrations you were getting. You're an ultimate blessing that keeps being blessed. Regardless if you may feel it or not. There's sometimes I got to remind myself of the same thing. What we go through is not easy. But when I'm telling you, it makes you that beast that nobody can't touch. And that's the reason why we go through that, because there's too many people around here feel like whatever they went through, that is their best excuse on why they keep hurting other people. No, you can't sit up here and say these people hurt you, or this was what happened to you as a child, or this is what happened to you on your upbringing. So you're pushing this all on everybody else. And it's just like, like I've told people before, I've been exposed to narcissistic experiences, and I had my own type of traits in my ways about that same situation too. And I had to unlearn those things, and it's not easy to do. Those are the times you have to swallow your pride and get out your feelings, and it's just like, I had to be that person where there's going to be certain people that just not going to like me. There'll be certain people that got mad because they couldn't manipulate me, make me out of a villain to their own story. And it's okay. It's all right. Because it just depends on who you are and how you project yourself to me, or what attitude did you truly get. Because it's like at that point, I don't give out my energy. I'm not going to waste my energy on nothing. I'll just cut ties. And it's, that would be my response to that. And these are the things they want you to get used to. When you get to that block where it feels like you cannot move another moment, that's why your guards, your angels, God, all type of enforcements is going to give you that energy to keep moving, because it's like what we're going through. It is just like no easy task. And, there's sometimes you can even think about the things you got going on, and it's not even really that hard. We make it hard for ourselves because it's like that. It's like a psychological trip. where we feel like we need to hold grudges from people, or we need to sit up here and see if make that person tell the truth, or make that person apologize. And it's just like, if it was going to happen, it would have been happen. If you would have got that explanation or that clarity from whoever got you in your situation that led you towards this, or are held responsible for the things that they've done, you would have got that. But it's going to come when God feel like it's time for you to have it, and divine time is going to do that, because you're creating your own blessings. These are the times that you're really seeing yourself, or just the bandage has been ripped, and we done got a couple of ouchies and boo-boos and stuff like we got, and the band-aid's ripped off. Now it's time to have that spiritual ointment on healing us. And it's just like, it's like when I see us, I see us like the airbender, Mulan and Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon type stuff, like Jet Li, the one, one of those different situations. But it's just like, for what we're moving forward in, the weak at heart can't do that. And that's the reason why you mess with a lot, because there are a lot of people see your drive. There's a lot of different people to see where they can, get in and fit in, to see if they can take some of that. They can't. And there's a lot of times you would really never have known your true strength until you have gone against adversity and diversity. And those are the things that universe wants you to know. It's like everything that you're going through, everything you're struggling with, everything that's been done wrong to you by different people that you showed ultimate love to, or you allowed yourself to put safe boundaries up and they still went out their way. Trust me, you're getting compensated in ways that you never imagined. So allow yourself to keep going. If you need to take a break, you go ahead and do that. You take your break. You deserve that. But don't get planted and you're comfortable. They want you to be able to rest up, but they want you to, bounce back and keep on going. But make sure you bounce back a lot harder than you did when you placed your butt back down. So I hope you were able to resonate with the content of this video, y'all. I would love to give a post notification shout out, and especially a thank you. Our subscribe tally is getting up there, so it's a really good thing for me, and for us as well. I would love to give a post notification shout out to Cookie Love. Much love to you, Emma Maynard, Cleo, Traumanus. I hope I pronounced that right. If I didn't, I apologize. And Shannon Gasaway. Much love to you as well. I'm gonna have my Heyoka chat at 6:30 as usual. It's like, what is it? Not 6:40. It's 6:30 the chat, but it's like 1:41 here. So it's like, 5 hours and some change. So hopefully you'll be able to come through and connect with me. And I would really love to. I missed y'all. I'll leave all my contact information in the description box below. Even when it comes to my link to my podcast as well, that I'll leave on there as well. That goes on Spotify and a couple of other podcasting platforms. Whatever you're trying to manifest into your life is I'm placing that on you. You're going to have it in ways that is going to bring you to your knees, and you're going to get it quicker than you actually estimated. God sees what you're doing. He sees how you're making changes, even when you may feel like you don't have the energy to keep going. He sees that. And he knows what's going on with you. And just for that, he's going to bless you for that. So, don't think anything you're going through is just a waste. Let me see what else I was going to tell you. You're going to expect it before you thought you were going to expect it before you get it. Assume you get it. Even through social distancing, make sure you give out love, light, positivity, words, vibes, frequencies. You never know. That can really take somebody a long way. And please, this is the weekend. Please be safe. Be responsible for everything you do, even through social distancing. Please make sure you give out love, light, positivity, words, vibes, frequencies. You never know. All those things really take somebody a long way. Much love to you. And whatever you're going through right now, whatever stays heavy on your heart that leaves you sleepless nights, I place love and vibrations for comfort, healing, and a speedy turnaround. And you'll see me on my next video. Much love to you. Peace.